This is a perfect start.
You need to close Mozilla Firefox, Dave.
Firefox is long since closed, Cap, don't worry. But with that, I can say hello. We are now live. Welcome everyone, and welcome to the Extreme Improv XStreamed show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more based entirely on audience suggestions. And with this, what a fantastic lineup of performers we have tonight. Now, audience, first things first, as always, let me direct your eyes down to the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. But in a moment, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. And if you could please give us some suggestions of random words, we will use them to inspire our opening games. So please give us some suggestions of random words. And whilst we wait for those to come in, let's meet tonight's performers. Starting with Capelthave. Say hello to the people.
What's up, dog? Sailing from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles. No, it's not Florida, it's Sri Lanka, and yes, I am here to entertain you.
Okay, and speaking of people who are most entertaining, Rob, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rob from Southern California, and I'm just here to be entertained by Cap.
Okay, now, someone who may or may not be entertained by Cap tonight, we're not quite sure, is Shari. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. Shari Leonard, Boston, Mass. You can find me on Instagram, but I'm going to be entertained by each and every one of you. I promise.
Okay, that is a promise, Jimmy Mac. So you will entertain Shari and hopefully the rest of us. Say hello to the people, Jimmy Mac.
Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Mac. I'm here in Los Angeles, California, and I will say my favorite sight to see when I visit Boston is the Golden Gate Bridge.
This is true. Okay, wow, I didn't realise I'd been to Boston as well. Now then, with this, let's have a look at the comments. We've got lots of random words and things coming in. Jane says, hi everyone, how are you doing? I think I can speak for everyone when I say I've got this weird itch on the back of my... No, we're all doing great. Now, let's have a look. Using the random suggestion generator, which our audience will be able to see on the right-hand side of the screen, our opening game is going to be a game of verbatim. We're going to have a game of verbatim. And the way this works is we will have one of our performers perform a 30-second dramatic monologue. Then we're going to ask another performer to attempt to recreate that monologue as precisely as they can. After that, we're going to ask another performer to attempt to recreate the recreation, and we will go round until we've gone full circle. So, rolling a dice to see who will start things off, I can see that it will be Jimmy Mac. Jimmy Mac, you're going to have 30 seconds to create a dramatic monologue on the theme of, let's see what we've got here. On the theme of golf carts. Golf carts. So let's put you onto spotlight here. 30 seconds on the theme of golf carts. Take it away.
Cinderella story. 1,000,000 to 1 shot. Boy, I was there with the Dalai Lama, and he told me that right before I die, I'm going to achieve full existential awareness. So I've got that going for me, which is pretty good. Man, I got into that golf cart and Rodney he just keeps slipping me beers. He hands me this big bag of white powder. I don't know what's in there. So we take a few hits from it. We go driving. Next thing I know,
And that
I'm
is
ass over tea kettle.
time. That is time. Well done there, Jimmy Mac. Now, let's see who we're going to go to next. Rob. Rob, you are going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jimmy Mac, who has vanished, recreate Jimmy Mac's original performance as precisely as you can. And here you go.
Well, you know, it was a Cinderella story. I'm sitting there with the Dalai Lama, and he says, when you die on your deathbed, you'll receive total, complete consciousness. Yeah, so I got that going for me. And then, I don't know, what do you know? I'm with Rodney Dangerfield, you know, and we're out there on the golf carts, and it's like, man, that's the ugliest hat I've ever seen. But it looks great on you, though. I tell you, no respect. You see, you just got to be the ball. No.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Rob. Next up, Shari, we will come to you. You will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Rob's recreation of Jimmy Mac's original performance. For clarity, you're not recreating what Jimmy Mac did, you're just recreating what Rob did. You will have 30 seconds, and here you go.
Cinderella story and a 1,000,001 shot when I was with the Dalai Lama, who said I will achieve great ecstasy. Well, I will achieve everything I want. And I got into a golf cart, probably with Robbie, who gave me white powder. And we just went on and we lived our happy life. And it was, I can't explain it, and I can't remember the words.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Shari. So now, Capelthave, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Shari's recreation of Rob's recreation of Jimmy Mac's original performance. And here you go.
It was the Cinderella story, and the Dalai Lama was there as well, and he told me that I would achieve great ecstasy at my deathbed. And Robert Dangerfield was there, and he gave me white powder. No respect, I tell you. But we got in the cart, and we went all the way, and then we got off the cart, and we racked the ball, and it was, and then we got back in the cart.
And that is time, Cap. Well done. So now, in a moment, audience, we're going to take things full circle. In a second, we're going to come back to Jimmy Mac, who has 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Cap's recreation of Shari's recreation of Rob's recreation of his original performance. Once again, for clarity, he is only recreating Capelthave here. And here you go.
It's a Cinderella story. I'm sitting there with the Dalai Lama, and he's like, oh, I get no respect. But when you die, you will receive full you'll have full consciousness. Oh, I tell you, I don't know. So Bill Murray's there, and he gives me this bag of white powder and a six-pack, and he's like, and I'm like, this $6 million man. Oh, I ain't worth that. I get no respect. No respect.
And that
at all.
is time. Well done. Well done. So that takes us full circle. Now, audience, we're not going to hang around here too long, but feel free to put any thoughts or comments into the comment section of who you thought did the best, and we'll endeavour to read out any interesting comments as the show goes on. Personally, I thought I enjoyed Rob's the best. No, sorry, I meant not Rob. No, my bad. Right, moving on. So, easy come, easy go. What can I say? You are muted, Rob. So that's why. That's why. If we could have heard you. But with this, we're going to move.
Not Rob wins every time. I tell you.
Right, with this, we're going to move on to our next game. And for our next game, we're going to have a couple of traditional alphabet scenes. The way this works is there'll be two performers in a scene at any one time. And when the performer starts a new line of dialogue, the line of dialogue has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. A followed by B followed by C. So, for example, if the first line of dialogue started with, "Are you all right?" that begins with the letter A. And then the next line of dialogue could begin with, "But why do you ask?" to begin with the letter B. And we'll follow that pattern until we've got all the way through the alphabet, or that we run out of time at 90 seconds. Let's see who is going to go first. And I can see that we are going to have Rob and Cap. Rob and Cap, you will go first. Here we see Capelthave. Here we see Rob. Let's put you on spotlight there. Now let's have a look what the audience have suggested. Audience, could you start suggesting some famous films for us, please? Please suggest some famous movies and we'll use them to inspire our next game. But for now, let's see. To inspire this scene, the audience have given us the word believe. Believe. Would you believe it? So you've got to do a scene inspired by the word believe, and you will begin as the letter W. You'll begin at the letter W. You'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter W. And here you go.
Why can't you believe that I met Robert Dangerfield?
X-rays on your head show that you're a little nuts.
You can see my X-rays? Are you Superman?
Zebras could interpret your X-rays. I mean, it's all over the place. Who's Robert Dangerfield anyway?
Are you kidding me? You don't know him?
Brother of Rodney, possibly?
Can't say I know his brother. I only know him through you.
Do you believe in life after love?
Every day I think of that same question, but the reminder in my phone forgets to, remind me of the answer, so I never figured it out.
Friend, you need a new phone. That's all there is to it.
Good to know. Will you buy me one?
How am I supposed to afford to buy you a phone, man?
I don't know. You're supposed to be the rich one who recommended that I buy a new phone.
Just stop trying to mooch off me. I mean, you don't know Rodney Dangerfield? You don't know how to buy a phone? I don't know what to do anymore.
Okay. I see.
Look, I care about you. I want you to be updated on your phone correctly. I believe you can do this.
My belief in you is wearing because you just, shut me down when I
Oh,
needed
and that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Now, with this, we're going to move on. We're going to have another game of Alphabet Scene, this time with Jimmy Mac and Shari. So let's get you guys on Spotlight. Here we see Jimmy Mac. Here we see Shari. Now, let's see what this is going to be about. Audience, remember to give us some famous films. We'll use them for what's coming up soon. Now, let's see. We're going to have Moonlight. Moonlight is going to inspire this. You're going to begin at the letter B. So start at the letter B, go all the way through the alphabet until you get back to the letter B, or 90 seconds runs out. And here you go.
Because there is a full moon, I guess I must turn into Wolfman.
Choosing to turn into Wolfman is an option, or is it something that happened?
Darn, every time I turn into Wolfman, and it is not a choice, I eat people.
Every single time you say that, you find an excuse. Oh, I eat people.
For heaven's sake, it's not something I want to do.
Gosh darn it, it's not like I choose to do. I don't believe you.
Have you ever been cursed with something that makes you feel bad once a monthly lunar cycle?
Oh, I'm cursed every month, trust me, but it ain't a lunar cycle that I'm cursed.
Just tell me what you're talking about, because I don't know.
Kill me now.
Lunar cycles are harder on men. There, I said it.
Menstrual cycles are harder on women. There.
Now, a what cycle?
Ovulating, obviously.
Please. Turning into a wolfman is bad. Also, I've had kidney stones. Also bad.
The contrary. Have you ever suffered pain? Cramps?
really, no.
So, you cannot sit there and say that you know what it's like to have a menstrual cramp.
Though I did once stub my toe against my bedpost. That hurt quite a bit.
Understandably, I see where you're coming from.
Very true.
Oh, and that
we
is
both
time. That is time. Well done. Well done. You actually had a few seconds extra. I was just getting into the details there. Now, we're going to move on. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got lots of good stuff coming in from the audience. We are going to move on to our next game. Our next game is going to once again be for everyone, and we're going to have a round of questions only. The way this works is we'll have 2 performers in the scene at any one time, but everything the performers say has to be a question. If they say anything that isn't a question, they'll be eliminated from the scene. If they hesitate for too long, they'll be eliminated from the scene. And if they have a circular conversation which doesn't really go anywhere, we will eliminate them from the scene. Now let's have a quick look at what's going to inspire this. And we are going to have this inspired by Jello. Jello is going to inspire this. Let's roll the dice to see who's going to start things off. And we're going to have Capelthave. And we're going to have me. Cap and me. So, this will be a scene about Jello. Everything we say has to be a question. Here we see Cap. Here we see me. And here we go.
Is the yellow Jello?
Do you want to try some?
What do you think I want to do?
Would you like it if here comes the aeroplane?
Why can't you just admit that I'm older now?
How old are you exactly?
How can you not know, Dad?
When were you born? Do you think I was there?
Where were you then?
Do you remember that woman that was in that soap opera?
Didn't she got in with her husband at that night?
What are you talking about?
Don't you see that I'm confused?
Do you need some Jello?
Why can't you just get me popcorn?
Would you like some popcorn if you finish your Jello first?
How long will that take?
How long is a... I don't know, I'm out. Right, okay, so I'm out. Okay, and Rob, you are in.
Is there always room for Jello?
How should I know?
Don't you eat it every day?
Why can't you see is my dad is the Jello freak?
What's wrong with your dad anyway?
Shit.
Oh, Cap, you're eliminated. Sherry, you are in.
Have you never tried Jello? Have you never tried?
Is that a good snack?
I prefer it. Have you ever tried it?
Oh, freeze. So that
okay.
got a statement there, but it's your first time on the show. We're not going to be that harsh, but we'll give you that chance, but then we will continue, and then after that I will be harsher. Continue.
Is this going to make me gain weight?
Well, I think it will make you gain weight, don't you?
Do you think I need to gain a few pounds?
Don't get offended. I need to lose a few pounds, don't you think?
You want to go on a diet together?
Do I want to go on a diet together? Do you mean with you?
Who else is here?
Do you not see the ghosts and spirits that I see?
You can hear them too?
I can hear them and I can see them, can't you?
Oh, okay. Just about saved it there. Keep going.
What are they saying to you?
They're saying that I really need to find a day job. And I said, where can I look?
Oh, I'm not going to quite allow that one. Okay, so Sherry, I will tag you out. Jimmy Mac, you are in.
Is this Jello vegan?
Are you one of those?
One of what?
Did you by any chance go to Harvard as well?
Were you class of 99?
Is your name Mackenzie?
You recognize me?
How the hell are you?
Ah, good.
No, and scene. Well done, well done. Okay, so with this, we're going to move rapidly on to our next game. Before we do, though, audience, could you give us some suggestions of professions, please? Give me some suggestions of professions in the comments, and we will use them for an upcoming game. For now, though, we're going to play 1 minute remake. We're going to do some 1 minute remakes, and the way this works is we will get one of our performers at a time, and they will be given 1 minute to remake an entire movie, where they will be playing all of the parts, they will be doing all of the famous moments, all of the famous lines of dialogue, all of the action, but just condensed down into 1 minute. Now, as a heads up, if you do not know the film that you are tasked with recreating, then it is your challenge to make up whatever you think the film should be based on the title. Now, let's have a look here. To go first, we are going to have, in fact, myself. So could one of our fine performers today suggest a film for me to recreate?
Bedazzled Fighter, the movie.
Oh my god, do you know what? I heard Bedazzled first, but I'm so going for Street Fighter the movie. Right, okay. It's such a shame because Bedazzled is great as well, but I'm going for Street Fighter the movie. And here, I should have done Bedazzled. Here I go. Listen up, men. The evil dictator M. Bison is taking over the world. I think they are in Thailand. I'm not sure, to be honest. But what are we going to do? What do you think, General Guile? Well, I think that we need to kick them in the face really, really hard. Isn't that right, Cammy? Well, good day, mate. I'm Australian, but today I'll be playing an English person who usually fights in front of the Northern Lights. Don't know why I do that. What do we do over there? Let's recruit those guys. That is why I beat you. I am Ryu. Hey, man, that really sucks. Shut up, Ken. Right, so we're all gathered here. What are we going to do? Let's see what Bison's doing. I am going to destroy everyone. Yes, now what do you think, Dalsim? I think this is terrible. We shouldn't do it. Here comes Guile kick, and I used up all my time. My bad, I didn't do a very good job of Raul Julia there. My bad, that was bad. Right.
May I give a really quick, interesting geek fact about Street Fighter the movie?
I'd be delighted.
So the fictional place where Bison resides is called Shadaloo. And when they have an establishing shot of Shadaloo, you hear someone, the DJ, go, "Good morning, Shadaloo." The person doing the voice is Adrian Cronauer, the guy that Robin Williams was based the character on in Good Morning Vietnam.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Right, but okay, but on Street Fighter, just to continue this geek thought for a second, when it's like USSR or like China, where is Bison? Isn't it like Thailand or something?
Thailand, yeah, in
Okay.
the fictional city of Shadaloo.
There we go. Right, let's see who's going to go next. To go next, we are going to have, rolling the dice, Capelthave. Let's find a film for you. Could you please recreate for us the film Joker? Please recreate the film Joker in 1 minute, and here you go.
Oh, I'm just a very sad guy, and I laugh at the most inappropriate of times. That's a real problem for me. I have to carry a card. Why can't I use my phone? I don't know. Maybe it's set in the 80s or something. Anyways, I'm such a cool comedian. Robert De Niro is my idol. I will be you like you were in the movie Taxi Man or something like that to effect. But hey, I love this character, and she is from the Deadpool movie. I love her so much. But oh no, it was all fictional. I imagined everything. She is not actually my girlfriend, and my mother probably would have tortured me. And maybe she's not my mother. Maybe she stole me in an orphanage. But in any case, I am sad now. I am sad and I am violent. and I'm going to turn into the Joker. Yeah, you see
And that is
now.
time.
Yeah.
That is time. Ah, took you 59 seconds to get your snap filter going there, Cap. Right. Okay. So with this, let's find out who will go next. Rolling the dice again. And Rob, you will go next. So let's find a film for you. Could you please recreate in 1 minute for us the film? Scrolling up. Let's have Independence Day. Independence Day in 1 minute, and here you go.
These giant ships up above all the cities. Everybody, South Central Los Angeles, please avoid from shooting guns at the spaceships. While the aliens take us over, we gotta go fight them. I'm a fighter pilot, I tell you. You're a complete lunatic nowadays. We don't want to hear from you. I was still a good actor back in the day, but I think you're not. I don't even think you're acting here. I think that's actually how you are. Yeah, probably. What about me? I'm Mr. Independence Day. I'm a hero. This began my streak of like 6 years in a row of leading box office on Independence Day. All right. But we don't really like you anymore either. But hop on in and start flying. Aliens. I tell you, we are going to. I can't do it. We're gonna defeat these guys. I used to be a fighter too, and now I'm the President Bill Pullman. But I'm gonna strap on and I'm gonna fight them out too. Okay, I think that's right. Oh man, we just gotta kill the mothership, and the rest will fall down probably.
And that is time. That is time.
Can I just say, keep my movie's name out your freaking mouth?
No.
Okay, with that, let's see who's going to go next. And Shari, you will go next. Let's find a film for you. Please, could you recreate for us the Addams Family? The Addams Family. And here you go.
Well, it's been so long since I've seen this movie. But that I'm Angelica Houston, that Gomez, wouldn't you agree that Zeta Jones is much better on the show Wednesday than I am? Well, my love, you would have to ask Wednesday herself, or Pugsley, because I'm Raul Julia. Even though I'm dead, I'm pretty sure I'm dead anyway. You, my precious, look like you could be called Mangelica Houston, daughter of the famous John Houston, and that is why you are anywhere. Right, Wednesday? I guess, but I would rather see if my doll and my dead rat can really do what I want to do, because I feel like I'm failing here.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Which leaves us with Commander Jimmy Mack. So, Jimmy Mack, let's find a film for you. Please, could you recreate Sleepy Hollow? Sleepy Hollow in 1 minute. And here you go.
Oh, Sleepy. I'm Christina Ricci, but I'm blonde. But I'm so tired. Oh, I'm awake. Have you guys heard the story of Ichabod Crane? He's real scary. He was a teacher? No, he is a guy, but he's not the one I'm talking about. He's this big scary guy with big pointy teeth, and he rides around on a horse, and he's got no head. The horseman has no head. The horse, he has a normal head. Oh, here he comes. Oh my God, it's Christopher Walken, the scariest person he could be played by. That's right. I'm dead, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Hey, Sleepy Hollow, you have the cowbell. That means I'm a-coming. I'm Italian now for some reason. Oh no!
And that is time. That is time. Well done, Jimmy Mack. Well done. And I think we've learned a lot here. The most shocking thing of all is that Jimmy Mack has a hood. I did not realise that you had a hood on that garment you were wearing. So, you know, there we go. You have, wow, like, we have hoods here. There we go.
Required out.
It's not required. It is not required. Right. So let's see
Oh,
what
these hoodies.
we are going to do next. Next up, we're going to do a joke-telling game. We are going to play the game 99 Blanks. And the way this works is we will tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline. Now, you replace the word blanks with the name of a profession as suggested by our audience. So it will be 99 name of professions, walk into the bar, and the bartender says your punchline. Now, if you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in and say it at the same time. But let's see what we've got here first. We have 99... Let's see what we've got. 99 pilots walk into a bar. 99 pilots walk into a bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Capel Fave.
99 pilots walked into a bar, and the barman asked, "Yo, where's the plane?"
Aha, there you go. Jimmy Mack.
99 pilots walk into a bar. It was really dark, and, the bartender hands them a menu, and they're like, "I can't read this." "Oh, hang on. Let me pull out my pilot light."
Aha. 99 pilots walk into a bar, and they are all in handcuffs. And the barmaid says, "Hey, what's going on?" And they said, "Oh, we were told we're a flight risk." Jimmy Mack.
99 pilots walk into a bar, and one of them, he just walks up to the bar like he's calling all the shots, and the bartender's like, "Oh, well, aren't you a maverick?"
Aha. Shari.
99 pilots walk into a bar, and the bartender gives them rocks and weed. And he says, "Now I can call you guys the Stone Temple Pilots."
Aha. Okay, Rob.
99 pilots walk into a bar and they order some hamburgers, and the bartender says, "What do you guys want of those?" And they say, "Oh, we'll just have them plain."
Ah, Cap.
99 pilots walked into a bar, and the barman asked, "Hey, where's the 100th one?" And they say, "He's the autopilot. We never see him, but he does everyone's job."
Aha. 99 pilots walk into the bar, and when they go in, they are greeted by a young lady that works there, and she says, "I will be your hostess this evening." They say, "Get back on the plane." Jimmy Mack.
99 pilots walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Well, you have," and one of the pilots says, "This is your pilot speaking. We like a couple of beers, and if you look over to your right, you'll see a filthy bathroom."
Aha. Rob.
99 pilots walk into a bar in the early 2000s, and they're all wearing gloves. And the bartender says, "No, there's a rule here, no gloves allowed. We have to see all your palm, pilots."
Aha. Now, Shari, I can't tell if that's a wave or if you're just holding the camera.
My phone, let me fix this.
Don't worry. No, do what you need. Jimmy Mack.
99 pilots walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What would you guys like to drink? A beer, surely." And they said, "Yes, I'll have a beer, and don't call me Shirley."
Aha. On that note, let's... Okay, Shari.
99 pilots walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "How many shots?"
Okay, on that note, let's mix things up. We're now going to have 99 gardeners walk into the bar. 99 gardeners walk into the bar. Jimmy Mack.
99 gardeners walk into a bar. The bartender asks, "Would you guys like something to drink?" They said, "No, I'm just looking for a hoe."
Oh, Rob.
99 gardeners walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve gardeners anymore. You're always going up to women asking if you can check out their landscaping."
Okay. Shari.
99 gardeners walk into a bar, and the waitress says, "Excuse me, can you check out my bush?" And the pilot says, "Sure." And laughing. She's like, "I meant backyard, my roses."
Jimmy Mack.
99 99 gardeners walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, you guys are a little short on your bill." The gardener said, "Well, just take it out of your till."
Aha. 99 gardeners walk into the bar, and they say, "Oh, let's put something on the jukebox. What shall we play? The Ace of Spades." Anyone else? Going once. 99 gardeners walk into a bar and they order some food. And they say, oh, I haven't got all the cutlery. I need a fork. Maybe you don't use forks. Do you not use forks to, like, dig in the garden? A fork? A fork?
It's not called a fork.
You don't call it a fork. It's like a giant fork. You know, like a fork that you eat your food with.
It's a rake.
No, not a rake. A fork.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We don't call it a fork. I don't know what we
What
call
do
it.
you
though.
call a fork? This is the most
Something-
extraordinary thing. Okay, well, look. Has anyone else got a gardening joke whilst I just look this up? No?
99 gardeners walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you guys owe me for last time. Don't try to weasel out of this."
Ah. Right, more to the point. A fork. What do you call that?
It's
Like
Oh,
a pitchfork,
nah.
I guess.
Pitchfork, yeah.
Well, yeah, that is a fork.
yeah.
Oh, come on, David. You didn't say the word pitch first, so that joke doesn't work. Right. It's
No,
like
I
it
think
looks
for
like a
pitchfork-
ginormous fork. You know, like the BFG
No, I
would
think
be
for-
eating with it.
So for the pitchfork, I don't think the middle spike's supposed to be there. I think pitchforks are usually just two.
Wait, no. You're thinking of Aquaman's trident. Right, anyway, Jimmy Mack, and then we're going to mix things up one more time.
Or the devil.
98 gardeners and David Riley Postanski walk into a bar, and they were like, "Hey, here's our order for drinks for us. We're not buying for this guy. He's being kind of a bitchfork."
Unbelievable. Right, okay, let's get one more. We are going to go with... Oh, yeah, and by the way, audience, put any jokes you've got into the comments. We've got one or two, but we'll read them out at the end. And let's see here. So we're going to have 99 musicians walk into the bar. 99 musicians walk into the bar. If you have a joke, then give a wave. Rob.
97 musicians walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Shouldn't there be two more of you?" And they go, "Yeah, my friends are running late. Hey, Steve and Tyler, come on."
Aha. Okay, anyone else? Jimmy Mack.
Oh, what? Come back to me.
Okay, so 99 musicians walk into a bar and they see 99 gardeners in there and they're saying like we want a fork, and they're like, we don't know what that means, and they're like, oh, a tuning fork. Jimmy Mack.
So 99 musicians walk into a bar and like they're all snickering, and the guy in charge turns around and he's like, "I'm sorry, guys. Is there something you find funny about the word tromboners?"
Aha. Jimmy Mack. No, Rob, sorry.
Apology accepted. 99 musicians walk into a bar and then somebody starts robbing the place and they're going to start shooting, and the bartender says, "Remember, you got to create a moving target." And this one guy's just running straight and he yells, "Dan, zig!"
Aha.
Dan, zig. Jimmy's
Right.
favorite art musician.
Shari.
99 musicians walk into a bar, and the owner said, "I told you, check our Facebook page. You guys aren't on tonight."
Haha. 99 musicians walk into a bar and they all raise their glasses, and the bartender says, "What are you doing?" They say, "Oh, that's music to our beers." Right. Anyone else? Now, Capathave.
99 musicians walk into a bar, and it was quickly followed by this. Ba 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 ba.
Haha. Right. Rob.
99 musicians walk into a bar and they ask where, one of them asks where the restroom is, and the bartender says, "Oh, it's over there. We're gonna have to wait. My wife Clarin is in it. My wife Clarinet.
Okay. 99 musicians walk into a bar and there's a bit of trouble, and the bartender says, "Look, you don't want to do that. We've got CCTV up there. Like security cameras. I don't know if they call them that. I just don't want to get it wrong anymore." And they're like, yeah, I can see that you record her. Because like that's like what we call like a flute thing. Everything's called something different. I don't know what's going
It's
on.
a recorder, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. It just wasn't funny apparently. Right, Rob.
99 musicians walk into a bar and they order a round of drinks. The bartender says, "I've only got enough for about 60 of you." And the others say, "Well, you guys are just going to have to share."
Aha. Shari.
The 99 musicians walk into a bar, one of them says, "I have no reception here. Can I use your saxophone?" Rob's.
Yeah, no, that's great. Capital Fave.
99 musicians walk into a bar and they hit on the barmaid saying that, "Hey, can we tune your G string?" She took offense at that.
Jimmy Mac.
99 musicians walk into a bar. The bartender asks, "Would you like something to eat?" They said, "Yeah, we'll have the beats." He's like, "Okay, but I'm going to have to give them to you raw. We're having problems with our beat oven."
99 musicians walk into the bar. They go up to the bartender and say, "Cello." Anyone else? Going once, going twice, and sold. Good, excellent stuff. Well done, everyone. And we're going to go on to our next game. Blondie Einstein in the comments. She says, 99 pilots walk into a bar and order 99 Red Bulls. You know why? Red Bull gives you wings. There we go. Now, let's see what our next game is going to be. Our next game is going to be, film and theatre styles. Film and theatre styles. So this will be a scene for all four of you. And the way it works is you'll start off performing a normal scene. And then every so often, I will call out freeze. When I do that, you physically freeze. And then I will tell you a new genre of film or theatre to continue in. And then you continue the same scene, but in that genre. So let's first of all... Oh, hang on, we got another joke. 99 musicians walk into the bar and order drinks. The bartender asks, "You pay in cash?" "Sure," the musicians say. "We've got large notes." Right, on that note, let's move on. Now, let's see. We are going to say that you are... Let's see, you are noodle chefs. You are all chefs. You are chefs. We've had both noodle and chefs and noodle chefs. So you are chefs in a kitchen, I should imagine. And you start the scene normally, and every so often I'll call out freeze and give you a new genre to continue in. And here you go.
Chef Rob, I heard there's a new invention called the fork that the British invented, especially David Riley Costanza. Can we use this to cook this noodles up?
You can, but a spork would be a lot better.
Tell me, did you guys see the film, The Menu? What a brilliant piece of cinema.
It was so great. I can't help but to think anyone would ever hate that film. It's such a brilliant film.
You guys are fired for liking that freaking movie. Get out of my
What
kitchen.
you... Ray fans, it was one of his finest roles.
Need to see more
What?
cinema.
Why can't you just like chef movies, Bob?
Freeze!
You know, to
Okay, now I would like you all to continue this as if it was a news broadcast. So continue this same scene as if it is a news broadcast. Continue.
On latest news, the chef known as Rob hates the movie The Menu, and his employees take offense of that, and they are in strike.
It's just in. Rob doesn't care. He wants them to leave.
I'm having a little. I can barely.
Sorry.
Hear, I can barely hear you, but I can understand. I'm having a little. I'm having a little static on this end, but I believe something is definitely raw in that kitchen.
Chef Rob, I do apologize for being late today. There was a lot of traffic on the I-10, as you can see. Be sure to detour around there, and hopefully I will be on time tomorrow.
On our latest take, we found out that the chefs actually sabotaged the restaurant before they left, and Rob is now facing a financial crisis.
Okay, continue as if it is a psychological thriller.
As you're trying to mess with my head, saying you like this horrible movie. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Tell me, Chef Rob, did you care for your meat pies that I prepared for you today?
You didn't. Never eat food from the help. I have learned this many
And your
times.
chocolate pie for dessert?
No.
You are experiencing such anger, such hate toward your employees for liking a movie. I feel like you have something inside of you that is monstrous, that's trying to get out. Don't you agree?
Thank you, Chef Mace Window, but I want to hear from our new recruit. What kind of recipes do you want to make today, Cherie?
What kind of recipes do I want to make today? Something, perhaps something dark and delicious. Something that someone else has never made before. Something creative, such as, God, I have many I can think of. I'm open to any type of.
Maybe something we can butcher with a pitchfork, don't you say?
Freeze!
Back. What
Could
is that
you,
behind you?
Freeze, could you please continue this as if it is a quiz show? Continue.
I have
Let's
a
play
question.
Bam Bamboozle.
I have a question. What is the best amount of noodles?
Well,
Shout it out when you know it.
Well, I would say, we have Jimmy, we have Cap, we have Rob, and it's extreme improv. I would say that anything goes with anything that you are serving here.
My buzzer's
That
not
is
working.
incorrect, Chef Rob.
This game is fixed. My buzzer's not working. Are you John Turturro? You.
Ah, that is a
Cap.
good reference, Chef Cap.
Cap is raising it.
I know how much you need, and how much that Jimmy would like to eat is how much noodles there needs to be.
Incorrect. Oh, Chef Claire, what is your answer? Oh, Sherry. I gave the wrong name. I apologize.
I thought for a second that you could be talking to me. I said to Rob, is he referring to me? Anyway, I would say 1 million.
The correct answer is oodles.
Freeze!
I was gonna say oodles. I was
One
gonna say
more,
oodles.
one more, and could you please continue this as if it was... Scrolling through, let's find one. Please could you continue this as if it is a Western. A Western, continue.
Hey,
Are
Rob,
you gonna
this
cook those?
this kitchen ain't big enough for the both of us.
Well, you wanna mess with me, son? Bring it.
Oh,
Well, if it is not big enough for the two of you, then certainly it is not big enough for four, especially 5 if Sherry and Claire are 2 people.
Oh, so you're assuming that because y'all guys and I'm a lady, or so I hear, that I can't compete with y'all.
Oh my
I'm
God,
sorry.
it is the full lunar moon. I suggest we run.
oh no, it is the sucker. I'm sorry, ma'am, but we are gentlemen around here, and we don't like to have gunfights when there's a lady in present.
Speak
I
for
mean,
yourself.
I don't want any trouble. You guys just come into my kitchen. I said, let me serve y'all up. You're sitting there. Just know that I'm a woman. Doesn't mean I can't protect myself because my daddy taught me.
I do a lot more than cutting noodles with this knife here, French chef. You better not tell me you like breathless too, along with the menu, or we ain't ever talking again.
All I can say is that this kitchen is not big enough for a werewolf and a woman who is menstruating.
I'm a werewolf in London, honey.
And scene. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, moving on, we're going to come on to... We have a couple more games. Let's see what we will do next. So, for our next game, let's play... we're going to play the band letter game. We're going to play the band letter game. And the way this works is there will be 2 performers in the scene at any one time. And they can say anything they like, but they cannot say any words that contain a letter that we decide has been banned. If they say any words that contain that letter, then they are eliminated from the scene. Now, after 45 seconds, we will ban an additional letter. In fact, we will ban an additional letter every 45 seconds. So let's see what we're going to have this scene be about. Audience, could you please suggest to us some well-known characters from fiction or some people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? So some well-known characters from fiction or some people from history, plus unusual things for them to do, and we'll use them for our finale game coming up in a few minutes. But for now, let's have a look. This scene is going to be about... scrolling back. We are making peanut butter. We've had chefs. Let's not have... We're done with food today. We're done with food. No more... Nothing on the menu. Nothing more on the menu. Right, we are going to have...
See that menu again.
Yeah, I know. Right, we are crop dusters. We are crop dusters, okay? So, we are crop dusters, and let's see. Starting things off, let's roll the dice. We are going to have myself, and clicking through, we are going to have Shari, myself and Shari. And the banned letter is the letter F. So no words that contain the letter F. After 45 seconds, we will add an additional letter. But if we say any words that contain the letter F, if we hesitate for too long, then we are eliminated, basically. So no words that contain the letter F. We are crop dusters, and here we go. Well, it looks really good out there for the plane. Would you agree?
I agree. I thought, though, when you said crop dusters, you meant a various type. Crop dusting is different.
You think... Oh, different! Oh, okay. Freeze. Well done. Okay, we will tag you out. And Rob, you are in, and we continue.
Hello.
Hey. So, are you ready to jump into the plane?
Yes, sir.
Good. Freeze. Now we need to add an additional letter. The additional letter is the letter N. We cannot say any words that contain either the letter F or the letter N. And here we go.
How high will we be?
67 meters.
Meant other high.
Oh, you smoke, do you?
Always sky dive high.
You skydive, jump out of the birdie.
Of.
What? Oh no! Okay, I'm out. Freeze. Right,
What
okay.
are the letters again?
We're not allowed to say F or N. I didn't know what I was saying at
F
all,
or
to
N.
be honest. Right, Capithave, you are in.
F-O-N, right?
F for
F-O-N.
Freddy, N for November, and continue.
Or there's crops.
Freeze!
Great.
Freeze. A third letter is about to be banned. So F,
Oh,
N, and D. You cannot say any words that contain either F, N, or D. Continue.
Lots great crops.
are they green?
Oh, freeze. Right, okay, Cap, you are eliminated. Jimmy Mac, you are in. And continue.
These crops could use some water.
Do you have some? Do.
Oh, and scene. And Jimmy Mac, after a hard-fought victory, you steal the win. Right, okay, excellent stuff. Now, in fact, we've got time for perhaps one bonus round in between. So, yeah, we're going to have one bonus round, and then we're going to go on to our finale. So, audience, continue to share some well-known characters from fictional people from history. We're going to have a quick single-syllable showdown. And the way this works is there'll be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything the performers say has to be single-syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Dave, but they cannot say Dave-id. Everything they say has to be single-syllable words. If they hesitate for too long or have a circular conversation, they will be eliminated. So let's roll the dice and see who will go in first. And we will have Rob, and we will have Jimmy Mack. Rob and Jimmy Mack. You will start this off. Here we see Jimmy Mack. Here we see Rob. Let's see what this scene is about. It's about plumbers and plumbing. Plumbers and plumbing. Everything you say has to be a single syllable word. And here you go.
Want to see my snake?
Yes. Put it down in that hole.
How fast?
Real fast, brah.
How hard?
Real hard, brah.
How did you clog this in the first place?
You don't want to know. Do not go in there. Whoa!
How will I fix it if I cannot go in?
You will put your snake in the hole down the pipe and it will be clear.
That's a good plan.
But if you do it real hard and fast.
Why do people...
Oh, freeze. Do you know what? I really was on 2 minds, Rob, anyway, about when you said cannot. I felt like you'd run them into each other. But we got you anyway, so it's all good. Right, so, Capelthave, you are in and continue.
Ooh, that is gross.
Yes, Rob left his snake in there.
It's long.
Have you not seen such a long snake? You are from the land of snakes, are you not, brah?
I am, but this is big.
I would bet that you have seen long snakes that can talk and sing, have you not, in the tunes, brah?
Circular conversation
Oh.
there, warning, Jimmy Mack.
How do you know about those snakes?
I have seen a tune called Rob Hood.
That is private.
Oh, private! So, Capelthave, you're eliminated. Shari, you are in.
Are the snakes big?
How big do you want?
That is what he said.
That's what she said, brah.
I am not your bra.
My bad,
Yeah.
sis.
I am not your sis. Are
My bad once more. Tell me, sis, what snakes do you know of?
I have seen big snakes and small snakes.
That's what she said, sis.
I heard that snakes can be used for things.
Yes, they can, sis. Who are you who are so wise in the ways of snakes?
I am called the Snake Queen.
And there are those who would call me Tim.
There are those who call you a Snake Queen.
You've seen the pics then.
I have seen the pics, bruh.
Who showed you those pics, sis? Those were meant for me.
They are online.
Ooh, I think online is one word.
It's her first show.
Okay, my bad. Keep going.
How did I look? Did I pass?
You looked small.
That's what she said, sis.
Circular conversation warning.
That's what he said, bruh.
Have you seen Jake the Snake? He was bad.
I have seen Jake the Snake.
He was quite the heel in his day.
He is quite the heel.
He once took down the Hulk.
He took down the Hulk and
Oh, I'm going to say it's a hesitation. Well done. Excellent attempt there. I will jump in and... Did you hear a snake?
Like a hiss?
I heard sis, sis, sis. Time and time.
That might have been me there, bruh.
Bruh? What do you mean?
You're my bra, bruh.
I'll wear you like a bra, bruh.
So you saw the pics.
I was in them.
I think you were. Yes, you were there.
I was there through the glass at the back with my lens.
And I was the one in the bra, bruh.
I know.
Not now.
Please. Just once.
Go on, then.
Cool. Ow.
Whoa! Not my snake. It's meant to plumb things.
You know when you want a flash to go off for comedic effects and it doesn't work? And see.
Yes, that can be bad when your camera does not go off for a comedic effect.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. Like, I was like, why isn't it going off? And it's because it's like, I'm trying to take a photo of the screen and it's not, I've got the massive lens on, so it just wasn't in focus. So it's just like, I'm not taking it, it's not ready. I was like, I'm the master of this. Right, anyway, with this, we're going to come on to our finale game. And for our finale game, we are going to play an extreme monologue. An extreme monologue. And the way this works is we're going to roll the dice and find one of our performers who will attempt to perform a 90-second monologue, but they're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They are also not allowed to hesitate, which we count as an extended pause or saying a non-word like or If either of these rules have been broken, then anyone else can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, they get to take over performing the monologue. Whoever is in control of the monologue after 90 seconds will be tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. So, let's have a quick look. So let's first of all find a character. So the character that we will be doing a monologue as is going to be... let's see here. Abraham Lincoln, my favourite fictional character. Abraham Lincoln, or he could have been a person from history, that's fine. Trying his luck at stand-up comedy. Abraham Lincoln trying his luck at stand-up comedy. And let's roll the dice. And I can see that Rob, you are going to start. Rob, you will attempt to be Abraham Lincoln trying his luck at stand-up comedy. You're not allowed to hesitate. You're not allowed to repeat any words. If you break either of these rules, any of us can call out freeze. If we correctly identify that a rule has been broken, we get to take over the monologue. And Rob, here you go.
So, I was going to marry Todd. Turned out, boxed myself into corner there. I said two twice.
Yeah, freeze. Okay, you said
I
two twice.
I forgot what version we were doing.
Okay, right. So, okay, now, so I get to take over the monologue.
Wait a second, though. He said two and then into, which I'm going to say are different words.
Yeah, but to be honest, he hesitated.
No, I said I was going to marry Todd, and then I was...
yeah, but then he was like, I messed up, so hesitation is my challenge. Either way, and I will continue. 7 drinks ago, I was stood here with my English accent, pondering why... Freeze, capital fave. Oh, I messed up. Okay, and here 31 seconds gone, so 59 seconds remain. Continue.
Have you ever heard about the guy who shot me? Ha! You have.
Freeze.
Oh, okay, Jimmy Mac, you made it. What's your challenge?
You twice.
Yes. Okay, and Jimmy Mac, continue.
7 beers ago, am I right? Freed the slaves. Emancipation Proclamation. Right?
Freeze.
Presidential.
Freeze. Repetition of right.
Did I?
Yeah. Right, okay. And here I go. So, Abraham Lincoln, complete with American accent, mole on face, spy in my midst. Who shot me? Drinks, puns, wordplay. Breathing that I forsooth, my liege. Freeze. Okay, Cap.
No, I was going to say hesitation.
Yeah, I coughed. Okay, and Cap, continue.
Oh, freed!
And that is time!
Yes.
Capital Fave! You win, and that means you're tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Well done.
Honest Abe.
Yes, there you go. Excellent stuff. So with that brings us to the end of the show. Audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. We will read them aloud at the end of the show. But for now, let's find out where you can find each of our performers on social media. Starting with Commander Jimmy Mac.
Well, David, I have nothing to promote, and believe it or not, I've got nothing funny to leave you with, so I'll just say, don't find me, I'll find you, and please, if you see me in public, let me be, brah.
Okay, fabulous stuff. Rob, where can the people find you?
If I'm walking in LA and I see you working, Jimmy, I'm not going to leave you be. Trust that. You can find me on the online variety show. You can find me Facebook Improv Nights, and occasionally hosting the recently resurrected by Extreme Improv, the Wham Bam Jam, now brought to you by Extreme Improv, because David is a great guy.
Oh, thank you very much there, Rob. Okay, Shari, where can the people find you?
You can stalk me on Facebook, Shari, S-H, my name, Shari Linick, L-I-N-I-C-K. Instagram, Shari Antics, SHARIANNTICS. And because I want to make it to 1,000 followers so I can be live just like you guys. TikTok, yes, I'm over 12 and I have TikTok. Same, Shari Antics, SHARIANNTICS.
Awesome. So, thank you very much. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. You can also get copies of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which will teach you how to play all the games we've done on tonight's show, or the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, which would teach you how to create shows such as the one you're watching now. Both of these books are available now all the way around the world on Amazon, either as paperback or Kindle editions. And with that, Capelthave, our Extreme Improv Extreamed champion of tonight. Where can the people find you?
You can find me. I don't know why I'm doing some old guy, but anyways, you can find Honest Abe on Sword Beats, where he sings, he dances, he throws himself in a bucket, and he works with puppets. And he will be ranting about the new show Roma because he's incredibly unhappy with the show.
Okay, fantastic. So, very quickly, audience, make sure you go over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv and smash that subscribe button. Also, check out any of the other of our family of YouTube channels, Geek Battle, Slam Jam, Jetlagged and Loving It, so on and so forth. Go and subscribe on those. Check out articles, podcasts, and so much more on extremed.tv. And with that, from me, from everyone else, oh, hang on, Blondie says, lucky win cap, says Blondie, lucky win. And then, lol, congrats, brilliant show, guys. And with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom! And we're off the air.
Thank you for having me. Oh my God.
No, it was absolute